If you really want that relationship to work, then you have to be intentional about it. Unhealthy relationship based on healthy marriage. You need to be intentional about it. It takes two to make things work. So you both have to be ready to make it work. And this relationship are best to boost your relationship quality. Let's move in. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of tuning in, you're welcome. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. So today I'll be sharing some best acts that can boost a relationship. Number one, speak up. Don't assume your partner knows everything. You are dating or you are courting a human being, not a spirit. So you don't assume that your partner should know that you are not feeling fine. Your partner should know this. Your partner should know. If you don't tell him or her, how do you expect them to know? So don't assume they know some things about you until you let them know these are those things you like, those are those things you do not like. So speak up, communicate your mind to your partner. If there is something your partner is doing you don't like, please speak up, tell him. Don't assume that they should know. If there is a way you are feeling, let him know you're feeling weird or anything. Don't assume that they should know. Always speak up. If there was a time like that, one of my friends was sharing a story with me. Okay, I think she had issues with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend called me that she has been calling her and she's not picking. When I called my friend that, babe, so what's up, you're not picking your guy's call. He was like, this morning the guy called, the guy asked him that, have you eaten? And he said she said not yet. So the guy thought like, okay, maybe she was going to eat later, and the guy was like, I'm just checking on you. And after a while, I think after some hours, the guy called back, the lady was not picking. For about 20 missed calls, the babe did not pick the call. So when I asked my friend, why are you not picking his call? It was like, he called this morning. He only asked me if I was fine. He asked if I have eaten. I said no, not yet. It was not like, oh, he has eaten that. How will a good man do like that? He should have known that he doesn't have money. That's why she has not eaten. And I'm like, how do you expect him to know you've not eaten? What if he feels like, you are not ready to eat? What if he's just feeling like, maybe you're not just in the mood to eat yet or anything? So why should you assume that he knows? Things like that. So if you don't speak up, if you don't communicate your love language, if you don't tell him, this is it, guy, this is what I like, this is what I do not like, don't assume that they know. So you need to speak up how you feel, your emotions. Don't hide it. Let them know the state of your mind so that you won't end up assuming things. And by the time you start assuming a lot of things, then you just put yourself in a tight corner. Number two love booster that can help the quality of your relationship is appreciation. Learn to appreciate each other in words and in kind. Take time to celebrate your partner. Learn to appreciate them for who they are. You can say it verbally. You can show it as a form of expression in terms of gift or anything. I know Valentine's Day is coming around, and some people are already planning for what they will give their partner. But then for true lovers, Valentine's Day is not just a day. You should not celebrate your partner just once in a year. You should not be celebrating your partner just February 14 or on their birthdays alone. No. Aside those major days, find time to celebrate your man. Find time to celebrate your lady. Let them know how much you love them in words of mouth, in kind. Tell them, express it. You don't have to, I want to believe that a good relationship is not about a giver and a taker. It's about two givers. Two people are coming to make it work. So you're not just there to be at the receiving side. You must be giving out something too. Appreciate your man. Buy your man a gift. Ladies, guys love it. They will, guys, they have this way they hide their emotions and they just do one hard guy. It's a lie. They love it. They appreciate those little things you think they don't appreciate. Buy him flowers if you can. I remember when I was still courting my husband then. There's sometimes, because I'm a seamstress, and there are sometimes that I just get nice material. I'll just sew it, I'll iron it, I'll stash it, give it to a dry cleaner to stash it and iron it. I'll just send it to him. I'll bill it to him, and I'll be like, I'll write a little note there. I want you to wear it tomorrow, Sunday, and just express how I feel. Like, babe, I appreciate you for everything you're doing. I love you. I used to do it several, not once, not twice, like countless of times. And there are sometimes my guy then, now my husband, would just come to my workplace, bring food, like on surprise visits with food. And those food, they're always timely, those periods. Don't let me lie. He always bring my favorite food, spag and chicken, and I always love it. One thing those things do for you, it helps you create good memories. It builds quality relationship. By the time you are having issues yourself in that relationship, those are things that will keep pushing you, those good memories you've shared together. So don't wait until it's Valentine's Day before you buy her something or before you buy him something. Once in a blue moon, try to celebrate him. Buy him something, write him note, just be creative. You don't have to break your account before you really express yourself to someone, or before you make them know that you really love them and you really appreciate them. While I'm trying to do this video, I remember I used to do something. Then whenever I send a gift to my friends, then I used to add a little note to it. And I think when I moved in, we were just arranging some stuff, and I saw the note I've written. I was seeing everything. I was like, guy, he didn't throw this thing away. It was like it meant so much to him that he wants to keep it. Hopes, no lights. So he said he wants to keep it. And I was like, okay, you want to keep it? That those notes really means a lot to him. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. While this morning I was trying to reach out to, I was trying to check for all of those all those little notes I wrote. I didn't know where he keep it, but then I found one, so I thought to share it with you. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, guys. So this was one of the things I wrote in one of the gifts I gave him. I don't like buying cards sometimes because I feel like I would really want to express my mind, my thought, how I felt. I don't really want to express myself in cards. So I just got a bag, got a cloth, and on the cloth I just put this thing. I don't know if you notice, if you see the year that is there, 2021. Yes, this one, I think it was on the Valentine's Day. I wrote Happy Vows Day. Every day spent with you in my life is worth celebrating as Vow Day. Okay, you mean so much to me. I love you, Bisola. That's me being a romantic babe. And I have a lot of little notes I used to write like that. Sometimes I take a cardboard, try to draft out something, try to just let him know that I really love him, and it does the same thing. So though he doesn't really write note like that, but then pay me surprise visits, bring something, buys me something. So so many times I just laugh at those good memories we've shared, and we still do till now. So in a relationship, you are not just the taker, you are both givers. So try to get him some, no matter how small. Buy it for him, buy it for her. Then just be creative, add something to eat, let the person know you love them, appreciate your partner. It's not, I sometimes tell my husband that, thank you for sticking with me, appreciate them, thank them. Why I feel some people find it difficult to say thank you when appreciate people is because they feel entitled. Best learn to say thank you, no matter how small. The thing is, learn to say thank you. Whenever your partner do something for you, learn to say thank you. I was brought up in such a way that my mom, if she does something for you, if she gives you something today, you need to tell her thank you today. Tomorrow morning, you need to tell her thank you for yesterday. In fact, that was where I'm being brought up. We're being brought up in such a way that you must say thank you for everything anybody do to you. Anybody gives to you, anything anybody gives to you. So it's entitlement mentality that makes some people feel like, I am entitled to it. Whatever anybody does for you, you are not entitled to it. In a relationship, you are not entitled to his pocket. But if he does give you something, then appreciate it. Don't see it as, is it not your right? Is that not what your mates are doing? Is that no, please, let's learn to appreciate. If you really want it to work, you need to learn to appreciate him. You need to learn to appreciate her, no matter how small the person is doing. Please appreciate them. Then lastly, another thing I feel, another love booster is learn to apologize when you're wrong. I think most times some ladies find it really difficult to apologize when they are wrong. They try to maneuver the whole situation on their partner or anything. You must learn to apologize when you're wrong. So there's no game brainer there. If you are wrong, apologize. If your partner call your attention to something, please apologize and just try to amend, try to change. There's nothing like is the guy, he has to be the one apologizing. There's nothing like is the man here, she has to be the one apologizing. Whosoever is wrong, please learn to apologize. I've seen ladies tell me, oh, me, I find it difficult to say I am sorry. Why should you find it difficult to say you are sorry when you know you are wrong? I feel like it's manipulation when you are wrong and you're just trying to change the narrative to the other opponents. And I learned something from my friend, one of my good friends. She told me one time like that. She was like, Bisola, whenever anybody summons courage to tell you that you wronged them, in fact, before you start explaining yourself, just tell them you're sorry. I think we both had issues then, and she was like, oh, Bisola, you're wrong. When I was trying to explain myself, like, no, it's not, I'm not here for this planning. Just say you are sorry. Said, okay, fine, I'm sorry. And we're able to settle things within ourselves. So if they don't see it as if, oh, you are the alpha lady here or he is the alpha male. By the time people are finding it difficult to apologize, then you are always on the edge. Sometimes I wonder how people are in a relationship. They go 2 days without talking, they go 3 days without talking, 4 days without talking, because lady is probably expecting to let what's it called? You are expecting the guy to beg you first, to apologize first, even when you are wrong. There is one rule my partner and I set for ourselves then when we're courting, that no matter how we have misunderstanding, it's not going to pass a day. We will not sleep over that misunderstanding. And sincerely, we courted for a year, about 7 months, and that, in fact, we maintained it, and it's still helping us in our marriage. No misunderstanding will pass a day. We just have to find a way to resolve it. That's the rule. And another rule I said then is, even though we have misunderstanding, we must speak each other's call. We must speak each other's call. I don't know why someone will be leaving 20 missed call on your phone, 40 missed call, just because they are trying to reach you, they are trying to apologize, and you are forming the alpha baby. No, you don't need it. If you really want that relationship to work, or you want it to be solid, you don't have to be prolonging misunderstanding. You don't have to be prolonging any slight issues. No, you don't need it. So when you're wrong, apologize and let it go like that. So these things are really my top 3 things I feel like, oh, it can actually boost a relationship, make a relationship solid, and not just even relationship, it even goes into the marriage. Yes, so I feel those things goes into the marriage too. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, comment. Till next time, bye.